You keep trying to talk your way into respect, and that's why you don't have any. Look, when a man is steady, the room he's in relaxes. When a man is needy, the room tenses. You've been mistaking volume for authority. It's not the same thing. Today, I'm going to teach you a simple rule that flips that room. Speak less, say the thing, shut up. It sounds insulting, probably because you've been performing. Good. Stop performing. Here's how this works. You walk into the meeting, the kitchen, the argument. Doesn't matter. You don't open your mouth first. Not to prove you're smart and not to set any tone. You arrive, you watch, you listen, because loud is not equal to respected. Why? Because posture is just noise. Presence make people around you calm down and hear you. If you need the room to notice you, you already lost. So you give it 30 seconds. That's long enough for everyone else to reveal the real problem. People tell on themselves if you let them. You're going to feel the itch to jump in. That itch is insecurity. You're trying to control the room because you don't control yourself. Kill the itch. Stay quiet. At second number 31, you deliver a one-sentence hit. Not a paragraph, not a TED Talk. A sentence that moves the situation forward. Directive or decision. Clean and testable. Here's a couple of examples. I want you to ship the draft Friday. A second one, block 2 hours, fix this bug, and report back at 3 p.m. Finally, option A gets us live, option B gets us fancy. Pick A. That's it. If you need a second sentence, it's a question that forces clarity. Are you committing to that by end of day? Yes or no? You feel that tightness in your chest right now? That's the part of you that thinks respect is earned by sounding smart. It isn't. Respect is earned by ending confusion. One sentence, one hit. So let's talk mechanics, because I don't want to leave you with a bunch of bumper sticker slogans. First, you want to perform a breath reset. Now, this isn't breathwork theater like you get from online influencers. Just one quiet exhale through your mouth like you're fogging a mirror. Drop your shoulders a notch or two, and your jaw unlocks. Let your eyes settle. In doing that, you just told your nervous system you're not in a knife fight, and now you can think. The second step, eyes on the owner. Pick the person responsible for the outcome and lock the sentence down to them only. Don't scan the room for reactions like a needy little weather vane. Say it to the owner and let everyone else witness it. The third one is keep your hands still. Fidgeting is a sign that you're leaking need. Still hands, slow head nod. The sentence lands heavier. Now, what's going to try to sabotage you? First is the urge to explain yourself. You'll say things like, let me give context. No. Context is where cowards hide. If someone asks for context, give one line. Context? We're behind. This ship's Friday. Then stop. Second, tone spikes. When you feel small, your voice goes loud. Catch it and drop your voice. Lower volume, slower pace, lower pulse. See, authority sits low. The third is reaction checking. If you say the sentence and you immediately search the room for faces of approval, the room smells blood. You just told them your identity is on loan from their facial expressions. Look, need less, lead more. Let's pull this into your life right now. At work, you walk into a meeting, and it's one that's turning into a group therapy session. First, give it 30 seconds of quiet. Find the owner and simply say to them, one decision, ship Friday, then answer objections in one sentence. Watch how fast the room gets honest with each other when the sentence is clean. At home, your kid maybe dodges the truth. Volume won't fix it. You simply say, we tell the truth here. So take a minute and try again. That's one sentence and a boundary. You didn't thunder, you led. With clients, they're circling. They're asking for more polish. Your reply: option A ships this week. Option B adds polish and adds 2 weeks. Which are you buying? So you removed fog. They can finally decide. And that's because clarity beats noise. Here's the point no one told you. People don't follow men who need the stage. They follow men who end confusion. You don't have to be the loudest. You have to be the clearest. The room exhales and relaxes around clarity. Now it's time for your field drill. And yes, it's mandatory if you want results. Here's the drill. In your next high-stakes interaction, say nothing for the first 30 seconds. Then deliver one sentence that either decides or forces a decision. If a second sentence is required, it's one question that demands a binary answer, an A or B, a yes or a no. What should you measure when using this technique? Well, did interruptions drop? Did the decision happen faster? If both of these are a yes, you just bought respect, but not with theater, with clarity. Write the sentence before you enter the room if you have to. Not a script, a decision. You walk in already decided about who you are. Steady, not performative. When the room pulls, you don't get dragged into dress up and make believe. You stay you. You end confusion. Let me speak to the voice that's in your head right now arguing with you. I'll look weak if I don't dominate. No, you'll look weak when you need to dominate. See, weak men demand space. Strong men create outcomes. You want a scoreboard? Good. Count the number of times people lean in when you speak versus how often they lean away from you. If they're leaning back, you're performing. If they're leaning in, you're leading. Right, so here's your execution order. Run this drill within 24 hours. 30 seconds of silence, one sentence that ends confusion. Then drop your receipts in the comments below. Are interruptions down? Did your decision-making time increase? Apply for Identity Reboot coaching when you're done pretending and you're ready to operate by standards. I'm Mitchell Palmer. You know my name, damn it.